Yeah, let's see. I don't know. There's so many people that we can choose from. April, why don't you come on up here? And we'll see what we got going. Okay, here you stand right here. April, you stand right here. This is called the saw trick of death. Some people think it's not a real blade. So we'll unplug it for just a second so you feel confident it's not going to start again. And go ahead and just reach in there. And I mean, is their blade pretty solid? It's alright. I mean, it's not plastic. Okay. What do you think? Want to just check that out? It's not plugged in. It's not plugged in, so we're good for now. Just go ahead and just touch it. Yeah, I'm not going to touch it. That feel good? You want to feel it makes it like not plastic, it's not going to bend or anything like that? It's good and solid? Good and solid? You can even... So, are we happy? Happy with the blade? Okay, James, you're not wearing a shirt here that comes down to your arm, so that'll be good. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit kind of, right down there. We've got a guide. If we pull it back, we can go in and we can just come right in across like that. So, are you good? Okay, so let's go ahead and plug it in. And April, you see the guide, yeah? So there's a line going through. So you're going to take the saw. No? Does this make you nervous? Okay, we'll go ahead and stand up. Let's try something different. Go ahead and stand up. This is April doesn't really want to do this, so let me tell you what. We're going to try something here. We'll try a card trick instead. Is that okay? Does that make you a little more at ease? Okay, so here's what we do. Now, because not everybody can see exactly what's going on, we've got a very large deck of cards here that you can see, hopefully even from the back. Can you see those all the way from the back? Yep. Okay, so April, what I want you to do is go ahead and cut the deck. Not like that. Well, we have a saw. We have a saw, so we can do this a little different than what we normally would. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put them back in the box. And April, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is, you've got to hold the deck while James cuts it. The good news is, I just saved a lot of money on my car insurance by switching to guidance. But no, let's do this the semi-safe way. Insurance doesn't really like me to do things exactly that way, so we're going to cut the deck in what we call the inflatable way. And we're just going to go right through here. How's that? So, now that we've cut the deck, we move into phase 2. Phase 2 is where you pick a card. Okay? So what I want you to do is hold your finger up just like this. Fold it down just like that, and put it on the back of any one of these cards we go by. Whichever one you want, that one right there, keep your finger on it. We don't want to think I'm cheating. Come over here, right close to the table. We're going to put it down, hold your hand flat on top of it just like that. Everything's fair, everything's safe. Now, James, she's cut it from half. You're from the other half. Put your finger like this. Down just like that. It kind of smells in here, doesn't it? Go ahead and put your finger on any one of those cards as we go by. We can go through them however you want it. That right there. Put your finger right there, right there. We're going to keep it fair. We don't want anybody thinking cheating. And put your finger flat on it. Perfect. So now we've got a few things going on here. We've cut a deck. We've done a variety of things. You ready? We're going to see if everything worked out. If maybe somehow, in all this chaos, all this mayhem that's going on, that maybe there's some kind of connection between you two. Have you asked before? Do you know April?
Yes, sir!
This is James, this is April. April, this is James. They both picked a card, they kept their hands, and let's see if somehow, maybe, by some kind of strange coincidence, that this deck that's been cut, they picked the matching cards. Y'all give him a big hand for being so great and so helpful.